Hey guys, in this video we're going to actually create the score so that it displays the score here. So in order to do that, we need to start by creating a score variable. So below all these constants, let's let score equal 0 to start. And we're using let here instead of const because the score is going to change, and const means it's a constant which won't allow it to change. So let score equal 0. All right, so I actually haven't done very much work with the canvas before. So if we want to display the score on the screen, I'm going to just do a quick Google and see how to display text on the screen. Text on canvas, JavaScript. Okay, so this is a useful site, W3 Schools, and it looks like, just from the example here, we've already set the canvas, we've already set the context, we just have to set the font and then do like a fill text. So let's define a function which will be update score. And update score is going to take in a score variable, and whatever the score is, we're going to do these two things. So context font 30 pixels Arial, and context fill text. And instead of doing this text here, let's create a variable here. Let score text equal score dot dot space plus whatever the score value was that we inputted into the function. And then we'll do ctx fill text, and it will be not hello world, but whatever the score text variable was. Now these coordinates here, 10 and 50, are where on the screen we're going to be drawing them. So it looks like it's drawing it 10 over in the x direction, 50 down in the y direction. We may have to change those. So now that we've defined this function update score, it lets us treat kind of this as an abstraction, it lets us treat this as an abstraction. So every time we go through the game loop, in addition to drawing the background and drawing each of the sprites, let's also draw the score. So the way that we draw the score is we do update score, and then the variable that we're plugging into that is the score variable. So let's see if this works. Command S, Command R, and now we've got score 0 right there. All right, so the only thing that's not changing is the score when we eat the food. So we go into our code and we try to find where do we eat the food. And that's going to be in the food class here in the update. So if the distance is less than the collision distance, then we move the food. But in addition to doing this, we want to do score equals whatever score was plus 100. And this has access to the score variable because we created the score variable up here. So this should work now. So we should get 100 points for eating each of the food items. Cool. 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 Okay, so everything is working. I think that this looks a little bit unsymmetric. So let's draw the score text at 10:10 and see if that looks any better. Okay, that looks a lot worse. 10:20. Nope. 10:30. Nope. 10:40. Nope. 10:35. All right, cool. I think that one looks good. So now we've got the score appearing there. And if you want the score to be smaller, you could set the font to be 20 pixels. And now we're going to have to adjust these numbers as well. And I think this looks good now. So I'm pretty happy with how the score came out.